Best bets are on the way on this Wednesday card, August the 21st, 2024. I've got one in the WNBA and two in the MLB. Let's get into these winners for today. What's up, guys? Your boy Noble Living back with another DYF Bets video where I'm breaking down my favorite picks and plays of the day as you just try to get to the bag together and make some money. Yesterday, 2-2 day on the channel. Not our best day, but not our worst day. We cashed on the Twins Padres first 5 under. We also got the bonus pick of Brianna Stewart's points right, so no sweat on either of those picks. But we did lose on the Phillies and Braves game. We gave you guys 2 picks in that game. I was boots on ground. Phillies end up losing the game outright 3-1. Hate to see that. And then Trey Turner's total bases, he couldn't get that done either. So 2-2 on the day yesterday. Year-to-date record right here. Still about 2 games under 500 for the month of August, but we still got a little bit of time to turn things around. I appreciate all the love and support that you guys continue to show on the channel. Let's dive into these winners real quick, real fast video for you guys today. You can see the headband on, about to go do a quick event here. I'm going to run through the games real fast, nothing too crazy, not too many crazy sell jobs. Smash that subscribe button and click that like button, and let's get into these winners for today. For our first best bet of the day, let's go to the WNBA real quick. Let's get that game done and out of the way. We have 2 games on the slate today. We've got the Phoenix Mercury taking on the Atlanta Dream, and then we've got the Minnesota Lynx taking on the Las Vegas Aces. That's the game that everybody's tuned into. That's the game that everybody wants to see. 2 of the top teams in the league. And for me, I'm actually probably going to go against the grain here as tons of money is pouring in on the Aces. And we've seen the line move pretty significantly in this game. It opened up -2 in favor of the Aces. Now it's as much as -7 on certain books, and I have to go against the line movement here. So give me the Minnesota Lynx +7 -110 odds. Now the reason why I'm taking the Lynx here in this game is because I just think the line movement's a little bit way too aggressive for what is at stake in this game. Both of these teams are 2 of the top teams in the WNBA. We know that, and there's a lot on the line. There's a lot at stake in this matchup, but I also think that we're getting a little bit of overreaction here considering the fact that the Aces are at home. Yes, I understand they had 3 members on that Olympic gold medal team, so they've been playing basketball over the past month. But if you look at the numbers for the Aces this year against the number, it hasn't been that good. They're 10-16 against the number, and then when you look at them at home, they're 6-9 against the spread as well. And then when you look at the Lynx on the other side, they're 17-11 against the number. They're 9-4 on the road against the number, and then they're 7-3 as an underdog against the number. That's just enough for me to take the Lynx in this matchup. If you guys know me, I am a trend better. I'm somebody who looks at the numbers. I look at the stats, and because of that alone, I like the Lynx here in this matchup today. And then there's also probably going to be no Chelsea Gray for the Aces in this matchup, so keep an eye on that. She's still dealing with a little bit of a leg injury that she suffered during the Olympics, so I'm not 100% sure if she's going to play, which is going to be a big hit for this team. So as a result, give me the Lynx +7. I like them on the road. I don't know if they're going to win this game outright, but I just can't agree with the line movement. The Lynx are a really good team. They have Neficia Collier, and this is a game where I think that it actually can lean towards the under. I do see some money coming on the over, but I think if the Lynx does not get this into a shootout, I think that this is a game that could favor them. I'm going against the line movement here. Give me the Lynx +7 as our first pick of the day. Now, for our second best bet of the day, let's go to the MLB card, and this one has a little bit of an early afternoon start, around a 3 o'clock start time Eastern time, but it's too good of a pick to pass up, and that's the San Francisco Giants. We're going to continue to fade the White Sox here. If you want to take Logan Webb to get the win at plus value, you can do that, but I'm just going to take the Giants on the run line at -1.5, -105 odds. So basically plus money there. You can't beat it. Like I mentioned, they're sending Logan Webb to the mound. Dude has been absolutely dialed for this year for the Giants. 3.17 ERA to go with 11-8 record. You can't beat that. 140 strikeouts on the year, and he's coming off of 4 really strong starts against the Braves. 7 2/3 innings, 7 strikeouts, 4 hits, no runs. His start before that against Detroit, another 7 innings, 4 hits, 1 run given up, and 8 strikeouts. His start before that on the road against the Nationals, 5 2/3 innings, 1 earned run, 4 hits, and his start before that against the Oakland Athletics, 9 innings, a complete game shutout, and only 5 hits that he gave up in that start. So this White Sox team is very comparable to that Athletics team to me, and considering the form that Logan Webb has been in, I can't fade him here. And then I think we're getting a little bit of value, if we can say that, on the White Sox because Garrett Crochet's on the mound. If Garrett Crochet was on the mound, this is easily a -300 on the money line game. But because we're getting Crochet on the mound, that's their best pitcher, obviously. I think the Giants are going to win this game outright very easily. Then they're going to be able to cover the 1.5 runs at -105 odds. I'm not going against that. We'll continue to fade the White Sox, worst team in baseball this year, as they continue to be only 12-53 on this year on the road. They only have 12 home home wins all year. So can they cover the 1.5-point spread? Maybe, but their bullpen is just as bad. So even if Groshek can get them 5-6 strong innings, I don't trust that bullpen at all. Give me the Giants on the run line as our second pick of the day. Our third and final best bet of the day, we're going to go with an over here. And there's two pitchers on the mound in this game that I really don't like. So let's go to the Royals and Angels game. Over 9 runs, minus 115 odds. Now, the Royals are sending Michael Lorenzen to the mound. And this has been kind of an up and down year for Michael Lorenzen. We've seen him bounce around a little bit. He was on the Texas Rangers to start the year, as he had a new team, and then he got traded from the Rangers to now the Royals. And since he's been on the Royals, he's actually been pretty decent. 3 starts for the Royals, and in 2 of those starts, he's only given up 1 run. But granted, that was against the Reds, and that was also against the Tigers. Now, when he played the Cardinals, he only went 4 1/3 innings, and he gave up 6 hits with 3 earned runs and 2 home runs. So we know that if he's struggling with the long ball, that he is susceptible to give up runs. He is somebody who walks a lot of batters at times. Each of the last 3 starts, he's had at least 2 walks in those games. He doesn't strike out a lot of guys, so that is a point of concern. But the reason why I lean towards the over here is because I do think the Angels can score 1, 2, maybe 3, 4 runs off of him. But when you look at the Royals offense, they have been absolutely dialed in over the last month, and now they have to face Johnny Cueto. Johnny Cueto, does that name sound familiar to you guys? Yes, because this guy's a veteran of the league. He's been pitching for a long time, 38 years old, and he's making his season debut for the Angels in this matchup. He has not pitched since last year when he pitched for the Marlins, and he had a 6.02 ERA last year. So he's been in the minors this entire year, and you know what? Now you're getting called up to face one of the hottest lineups in baseball. You know Bobby Witt can do some things. We know Salvador Perez has got a few things in the bag. You know, there's just too many options for the Royals here, so I'm expecting a ton of offense. If you want to take Cueto's earned runs, they haven't put out the line yet, but I'm sure it's going to be at like 2.5, 3.5. You can take that. The Royals team total over 4.5 is juiced at minus 145 right now on certain books, so they're expecting a lot of offense on the Royals side. So I just want to see that the Angels can pitch in a few runs, but if you want to isolate this solely to the Royals team total or just taking their over or fading Johnny Cueto, I'm not opposed to that, but I do think Michael Lorenzen is good to give up a few runs in the start. So give me the over 9. You know me, I'm probably going to tease it down to 8.5. I am going to pay for that, but I do like that instead of the push there. So give me the over 9 against the Royals Angels as our third and final pick of the day. Well, that's it for me today, my friends. 3 best bets, 3 winners that I'm giving you guys on this Wednesday card. Give me the Giants in the early afternoon on the run line, minus 1.5. Really good odds value that we're getting on that game there at almost plus money. Give me the over in the Angels and Royals game as I'm fading both of these pitchers here. And then also give me the Lynx plus 7 against the Aces. I know the Aces are good and I know they're at home, but I think that's just way too much line movement in that game. The Lynx are not that bad. They're a really good team. So give me that as our third and final best bet of the day. For more picks and plays I'm dropping throughout the day, Nerfies of the day, whatever I'm dropping, click the link in the description. I've got you guys in the free Discord group. Let's get to that money and I'll see you on tomorrow's video. Later, gang.